All right, hello everybody. This week we are back to typical stuff like we were last week, and so we'll start with the countdown, and then from there I'll welcome everybody, and we'll jump right into worship. So we'll start with One Thing Remains. So on this song, verse 1, it starts on the chorus, your love never fails, never gives up, never runs out on me, and then it goes into the higher than the mountains that I face. It's a long time, but when it goes back into higher than the mountains that I face and that repeat, we'll come back in together. And then really we're in the rest of the time. There's like that down chorus, but with us three singing together, I'm really not that concerned about like knowing when and when not to be in. I think we'll be fine. So anyways, on One Thing Remains, pretty much once we come in on that first or the first repeat of Higher Than the Mountains I Face, we can be in until the end of the song. There's like a small little down chorus there, but I would say just stay in. And then from there, we'll have a crossfade into Surrounded. We don't have keys this week, so I will cover the like keys portion just on guitar. So things like timing wise, everything will still fall where it falls, but just know I'll probably put the keys just barely in the loop, just so that way it still feels a little like it's there, kind of in the background. But verse 1, Alex, you will take. Same thing, then we'll come in on the first chorus. So first verse, the repeat of first verse, pre-chorus, all of that will just be you. We'll come in on the chorus. Staying in through verse 2, second pre-chorus, chorus. We won't be out until the first 4 times through the bridge. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. 4 times out, 4 times in. And then we'll just be in until the end of the song. And however you want to end with those tags, feel free to do. So I know everybody sings those a little differently. Sing them however like you want. If you want to sing them just like the track, great. If you change them up, that's fine too. It doesn't change what we're doing band-wise, so it's really fine. From there, we'll jump into our scripture reading, which Callie, you will have. I will send that to you today. And then we'll jump into Your Great Name. The intro is really long. There's technically 2. Like there's a lot of pad stuff, and then the guitar finally comes in. We're just going to start it right as the guitar comes in because it's a long time to just kind of stand there. So verse 1 will be you, Callie. We'll jump in on the chorus there with her. Staying into verse 2. Really, we're staying in until where it goes back down. So, Redeemer, my healer, Lord Almighty, you are my King. And then does the Jesus, worthy is the Lamb that was slain for us. Son of God and man, you are high and lifted up. All of that stuff will just be Callie. And then we'll come back in, Alex, as we typically do on that chorus. Jesus, worthy is the Lamb that was slain for us. And then that's where we'll switch back into parts. So that way Callie can finish out the Your Great Name thing. Sorry, I'm struggling this morning. And then from there, we'll go down, and then we're continuing in Romans. And then when we come back up, we'll go into Death Was Arrested. Verse 1, verse 2, I'll take. We'll come in on the first chorus, staying in through verse 3. Second chorus, I'll take the first, because it repeats that. Our Savior displayed on a criminal's cross, darkness rejoices, though heaven had lost. We'll come in on, but then Jesus rose, and stay in through all those other tags. And then we'll stay in until the end of the song. So that's it for vocals, band. This is where you'll start the video. Looking through everything, countdown will start. I will welcome us. We'll jump right into One Thing Remains, doing the song like the track. Crossfade into Fight My Battles. We won't have keys this week, so I'm just going to barely put them in the track just so that way there's a little something in there, but nothing crazy. And I'll more or less cover like the keys portion and the rhythm on acoustic. So, but we're not changing anything. We're just doing that song in E. That's the biggest change, is just note that that's an E. Then we'll jump to our scripture reading. Moth, I would like for you to take the like swell, like pad stuff, if you don't mind. And then from there, we'll just get into Your Great Name. The only thing that's going to be different about Your Great Name, it has that really long time where it just like pads through. Actually, let's do this. That way you don't have to worry about it. Let's do... I'll just actually have a pad play through the click and loop. That would be the easiest thing to do. And then that way, when your great name starts, because we're not going to have the long instrumental in the very beginning where it's just pads. It's gonna like be like intro 2, 3, 4, dun, 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 and it'll start right with that lead line. But besides that, we're not gonna change anything about the song. And then we'll go down. When we come back up, we'll go into Death Was Arrested. The only thing that we're gonna change about this is that we'll do it how we typically do it. I'll cover it on acoustic, that lead line in the beginning, and then Moth will come in. Really, I mean, from there, once we get into verse 3, that's where the song gets huge. But really, in the chorus is where like things can kind of kick in. Oh, your grace, so free. But that's really the biggest thing there. That Moth, I'll take the kind of like lead rhythm intro line of Death Was Arrested through those verses. That way, it kind of builds up and builds up. So besides that, that's it, y'all. I'll see you Sunday.